The sponges, they're like brains, and the glasses are like their eyes. So they're, let's say the blue is US and the orange is from Africa. They'd probably think different things completely. Like one might believe in like a different kind of religion, and the other might believe in a different kind of religion. And if the US went to Africa, they'd probably see it like a really strange culture. And if the Africans went to US, they'd find it funny too.
And so they might be looking at the exact same thing, but seeing different things. It's interesting.
What Dee said, like they're seeing kind of like the perspective thing that I said. They see things. They can see the same thing in a different perspective depending on their culture. Like if, for example, someone from Africa came here to Seaside, they might say maybe, oh, how much hotter is there? Or they might think a lot of the things that we usually see in our normal everyday life.
That you take for granted.
They might think that it's like, oh, it's so special, such a special place because they would never see it in their everyday life.
Like Costco.
Yeah.
Would be like,
Yeah.
I mean, never seen anything like that before. Huh?
Well, I sort of see it as the color represents how they see their culture and other cultures. So if they're two different cultures, they're each going to be colored differently. And they see things differently, they think about things differently, they do things differently.
What causes the color of the brain?
Um,
Based on what we saw yesterday, what causes that color?
the wiring
For all of you, where does the color come from?
what they see when they're first born, what's around them, what beliefs they're taught.
For the wiring, the way the brain's wired. Seth?
So the wiring makes the colors. That's sort of like the sponge. It has there's holes in it, but it has connections.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and I was sort of thinking it's different color connections to make that certain color. Like in the orange one, it might be a yellow and red connect. And then in the blue one, it may just be blue connect. And then the glasses represent how they see things. Like, I might see a store as normal, but people from Africa might think it's a little weird.
Okay.
Or
Sheen said that, like, the glasses are the eyes and the sponge is the brain, and what they see relates to what they think, and what their parents show them relates to what they think about.
So the color represents what? Based on the video we saw yesterday.
The color represents what, like, their culture and what their parents tell them their culture is.
So tell me, raise your hand and tell me, what does the color represent? How did the color happen? Based on the video we saw yesterday, what does the color actually represent, Aiden? What would you say?
The color represents where the brain is from, where it was raised, where it got its heritage from. If the ancestors had an orange brain, then it's more likely that the child is going to have an orange brain.
Could someone tell me something else? Because I'm not hearing, I want to hear something. I'm not hearing it from what you saw yesterday. Yes, Angelina.
The color means how their brain is
Wired.
from their culture, because an orange brain and a blue brain, they're wired differently because they're from different cultures. So.
You agree?